our rivalry 126 years in the making. Hatred ingrained in the DNA. Two states becoming the best there for the taking. Scarlet and gray all day, maize and blue always the truth. Two dudes going down a path not paved, taught to hate the opposition from youth. Coming together to make a podcast you wouldn't believe. Ohio State and Michigan is the greatest rivalry in all of sports. Usually one for each fan base, friendship a last resort. But it happened, so this podcast, The Clash of Rivals, is gonna honor the greats. CJ Stroud, Jay Fields, and Beanie Wells, as the anticipation of the season swells. Braylon Edwards, Des Howard, and Charles Wood's son. If you're up against them, you probably should run, son. While chants of gold blue ring in your ears, while the scarlet and gray let out a big OHL. In each stadium we're here, so get ready for Nick and Steve going at each other and hoping for a title. Now the podcast divided presents to you The Clash of Rivals.
All right.
We're back at it.
Yeah, it's been a minute for sure. A lot of playing, some catch up now. Yeah.
So after week 1, I'll go ahead. Hold on, I'm gonna take this bitch off. I'm about to go in on my team real quick, bro. I gotta get some shit off my chest about this squad. Like, our record is not our record. Like, we should not even be what we are. Like, I mean, you know, with Davis Warren playing, obviously, you know, he's garbage. And I feel like they put Orgy in the game, and it gave people motivation. We got a run game, but we ain't even passed over 75 yards a game yet. But running the bro,
he's not good.
Bro, no, it's not at all. Like, and then, like, you know, yesterday when we were playing Minnesota, our defense was playing great even without Will Johnson. You know, we're getting picks, we're getting sacks, we're doing all this stuff. And then we let him come right back into the game and we'll win by 3 points.
I didn't realize Will Johnson wasn't playing. I didn't watch.
Yeah, they said he was nursing an injury. Never heard about an injury yet.
Nursing an injury.
And it's like,
interesting.
They got that man Alex Orgy out there running the ball and stuff like that, but when he throws, it looks like he's nervous. Like, if I was this man, I would go to practice every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Right.
And I would be throwing the ball the whole time. It's like, bro, he's an athlete. It can't be that hard. It's like, I'm almost ready to say put in the freshman.
Dude, I mean, what difference is it going to make at this point? Because
nothing, bro. Like, we're getting.
Well, here's the thing, which I knew this from the jump last year when they said they was coming into the league or coming into the Big Ten. All those Pac-12 teams are all going to be middle of the pack teams in the Big Ten. They're not going to be good.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, it's going to be years before they compete for a title in the Big Ten. And clearly USC is not that good. And I'm not taking, I mean, it is what it is. I take away or give whatever I want to with Michigan because regardless, Orgy passed for 30-some yards and they still won. 32 yards. He rushed for more than he threw. He rushed for 43 and threw for 32.
Bro, and it's crazy. I'm looking at this shit like,
bro, got me kind of clueless as well.
I wasn't even expecting us to be in the game, bro. With how we were playing before that, like, you know, we're getting blew out. Not even getting blown out. Like, we just look like shit. So Alex Orgy comes in the game. You know, obviously it got people hyped, opened up the run game. But, like, how are we winning games with less than 100 yards passing? It's disgusting. And we had five home games. When we go on the road, we're getting slaughtered.
Well, dude, when you actually start facing these good Big Ten teams, you guys struggle with Minnesota, and they're not good.
Yeah, we're up 24-0, bro. And then they get a field goal on some. They do threw a deep ass pass right before fucking halftime. Dude caught it right at the end zone. They hurried up and got on the field, kicked the field goal. Cool. Well, then they marched on the field, scored 2 touchdowns within 2 minutes and 28 seconds. It's like, oh, they're back in the game. And it's like, regardless if we won or not, like, we were crushing them. But the problem is the passing game. That passing game, we have no passing. It's all run game. And it's just like, I haven't seen nothing like that in a while, bro. Because, like, we've had quarterbacks that, you know, can run or quarterbacks that can throw. But, like, to not even have any type of passing game, that's crazy, bro. You can't win championships. You can't even win the Big Ten not passing the game. You got to pass the ball to open up the run game. We got a good run game, but like we're not gonna win anything doing that.
Well, dude, the crazy thing is your run game isn't even through Donovan Edwards.
Nope, Mullins.
I mean, he's only got 20 less carries than that Mullins kid, but Mullins has 540 yards and Edwards has 250.
And that's the thing. If you remember, like even last year, Donovan Edwards wasn't the main runner. Like Blake Corum would get going, and Donovan Edwards would pop off.
Right.
Donovan Edwards is one of those people that come in when our main running back, runs for 50, 60 yards and is tired and comes out for a sub, and then he busts out a big run. So it's like, he decided to come back. If he would have declared for the draft, he would have got drafted. He decided to come back and wants to play that same role, but he needs to take over and be the main dude on the offense, period. Because ain't nobody else doing it, bro.
Well, he wants to come back. Clearly, I don't know for what reason. They already won a national championship. That's when you leave.
I would have dipped too, bro.
Because now he's going to be like a 6th, 7th, maybe undrafted.
Exactly.
Because 250 yards. And you know what else? That Mullins kid has a longer rush for a touchdown than he does.
Yeah.
Mullins has a 63-yard run and Donovan only has a 40.
It's wild, bro. And like, it was good to see the run game come back. It really was. But then it's like, I can't get excited about it. Because where's our passing?
Well, that's what I was about to say. What's really sad is that your leading passer is Davis Warren. Yardage-wise, he only has 444, and Mullins has 500 and some rushing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, bro, we got terrible. Samaj Morgan, bro.
Yeah, he has 62 yards receiving.
Like, I mean, he's not the greatest receiver in the game, but Samaj Morgan's nice. He's explosive. He's completely gone right now, bro. And that's crazy. Like, Samaj Morgan is that dude, bro. Like, he played great last year as a sophomore, and then you got it's just I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, it's everything.
So here's because I still see and hear from delusional Michigan fans all the time on the internet and on, TikTok and Facebook and stuff. So here's the thing. You can't be delusional about this. So Arkansas State, the team you guys beat by 10, 28-18.
Yeah.
You know what they lost this past week to Iowa State by? 52-7. They didn't even score the same amount. But Iowa State,
I didn't see it,
clearly is better than Michigan.
Exactly.
Because 52-7.
Davis Warren, threw 2 or 3 picks against them? Kansas. I didn't even know they had a state team, bro, until we played them.
Well, here's the next kicker. Here's the next kicker for you. So all of these delusional Michigan fans said how good Fresno State was. And they were like, they're so good. That's why they hung with us and we didn't blow them out and blah, blah, blah. You know what Fresno State just got beat by UNLV by? UNLV, who didn't have a QB because their QB said, I'm going to redshirt and go transfer because they didn't give me my $100,000. You know what UNLV just beat them? 59-14. 59-14.
Like, I'm not a delusional Michigan fan. I'm always going to be a Michigan fan. You know that regardless. I bleed amazing blue, born and raised in Ann Arbor. But at the end of the day, I'm realistic, bro. We look like shit.
Yeah, dude, you guys got tough stuff coming up. I mean, Washington's not good, so you guys should probably beat them. But honestly, the following game's Michigan State, and I think they might beat you. Their quarterback didn't look bad at all. He just couldn't finish against us. But it's a possibility. And then following week's Oregon. Oh, you guys are definitely losing that week. You guys play Indiana. They're undefeated right now, too. And then Indiana plays us the following week. Dude, Indiana's good. I don't know if you watch them, but
you know what's crazy is we should be blowing teams out. They put them games at the beginning of the season for a reason. We're not gonna blow nobody out. We had a chance of blowing Minnesota out, but they fucking threw it away. Bro, it's like being in a relationship with a pregnant woman by somebody else. It's like what is going on right now?
Oh, well,
you guys should walk all over everybody in the Big Ten this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, I was watching highlights from that receiver you got. Again, he's disgusting.
You should have seen. Did you see both catches? They didn't show.
He's disgusting.
They didn't show the one too much of the one catch, but it was ridiculous. The one that wasn't a touchdown, but
I don't think I've seen it.
he was kind of being draped all over by. Let me see if I can pull it up. But he was kind of being draped all over by double coverage, and he one-handed another one. Same
He's
game.
sick, bro. He's sick. Heisman race. Him and Hunter from Colorado, bro. Best receivers in the game right now.
Yeah, but dude, it's just I'm not taking anything away from Travis Hunter, but when they play somebody, then I'll talk about him in the Heisman race. They haven't played anybody.
That's real. That's real.
And it's like there's a lot of Colorado fans that aren't Colorado fans. They're just bandwagoners, and they're there because Deion Sanders and all that, and they're just.
I can't stand Colorado, to be honest with you, bro. I can't stand them. There's too much hype around bullshit, bro. You want to bring out Lil Wayne, you want to have all these celebrities at the sidelines just to draw tickets. That's cool, but go win fucking games, bro.
Well,
Like,
they're just like, for what? What are they? They finished 4-8 last year. They're trying to hype up this year and saying it's so much different than last year. But dude, they started 4-2 last year. They're 4-1 this year, and then they finished 4-8. So.
Go ahead.
But well, dude, all these Colorado fans, I kind of been arguing with them the past couple of days because they're like trying to say was such a good team, and I'm like, University of Central Florida, they're not good. Like,
No,
what
they're
are
not.
you?
They're playing all them bullshit teams. They start playing them big teams. Yeah, they're one of their best players that ever came out of there had a half an arm, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, but he was good as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but it's like, like, bro, they're 6 minutes down the road from Full Sail. So I used to go to a lot of their games, even when Jordan's son played over there. And that school is so overhyped, bro. Like, it's so overhyped.
Yeah, I mean, well, dude, they haven't done anything since they went to the Big 12.
Yeah, nothing. The big garbage.
Ever since they left
truck.
their fucking, I think they were in the American Conference where Cincinnati and all them was, because Cincinnati's in the Big 12 now. I think they all made the jump together to the Big 12, and ever since they've done that, they haven't done anything. But now the Big 12's a fucking joke too, because their two best teams left and went to the SEC. Texas and Oklahoma are now in the SEC. So what's the Big 12 mean? Like, there's nobody in it.
Hey, the Alabama. Did you see the end of the Alabama game yesterday? That was a good game.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Yeah, but dude, clearly neither one of their defenses are for real.
Nope.
Alabama's defense was in the first half, but then the second half they let him score fucking 30-some points. I was like, how are you winning 28-0? What is this, Tom fucking Brady in the Super Bowl?
Right.
Like,
Comeback season. I've noticed that a lot. That was just like the Michigan game, bro. I'm like, it was raining like hell up here, so I didn't have to work during the daytime. So I'm like, cool, I can finally sit down and watch the Michigan game. I'm watching, I'm like, oh yeah, they're whooping their ass. Defense playing great. I'm like, wow, okay, we're getting it together. Next thing you know, bro, teams are blowing leads that they shouldn't be blowing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, the college football playoff's going to be interesting. You guys have been solid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have been solid. There's not very many solid teams right now because you can see the holes in every team. Like, you play good the first half, but it's about the whole game. It's about all four quarters. You can't just get up 21-0 and think you're going to win the game. Like, every single game that we've had this year, it's like, I got to go with a win is a win, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, I get nervous about bullshit teams. Like, we're about to lose. Like, we're only up 3. Like, what?
I don't know where these rankings come from.
Trash.
Like, dude, well, yeah, but you sit and watch these games, and these teams are ranked so high, and that
we shouldn't even be ranked what we're ranked, bro. We should be like 20.
They haven't really done anything, and then they play terrible teams and they beat them, but then when they play decent teams, they lose or barely get by, and then you move them up. I don't know. It just seems kind of crazy to me. Some of these rankings are way off.
It's all getting crazy. Bro, just like when I was watching the Kansas City, bro, I was paying attention to the Kansas City game on my way home. I'm so tired of seeing it, bro. It's all scripted, man. It is so scripted. Everything is scripted. Like, I'm so tired of seeing Kansas City. I know it's the NFL, but like, I am so tired of Kansas City getting these bullshit ass wins every time.
Yeah.
It's getting blatantly obvious now.
Yep.
Like Jim Harbaugh, like, his defense was shutting down. They were up 10-0, then they got a field goal, and it's like, they're playing great. Next thing you know, Kansas City, like they did have a nice 63-yard touchdown pass. That was cool. But like, bro, there's so many missed calls. Like the refs are on Kansas City's dick like crazy, man. And it's like, let it go. They want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate it. Vegas, bro, I hate it.
All right, look, I'm gonna show you this.
What up?
I'm gonna share my screen and show you this catch he made because he had a couple different ones.
Oh, your guy's a receiver?
Yeah, yeah. All right, watch this.
He's a tank, bro.
This kid is built different. Hold on. Like, that kid is ridiculous.
I talked to Jimmy like probably 20 minutes, like right when I got home, I called him like, yo, you need to hop on. He's like, I'm about to go to sleep, bro. I'm like, we'll get you on a different time, man. You would have got it today, bro.
Yeah, he did. He just didn't want that action. He knew. He had all that to say, and then they got toasted up.
That's how it goes. I knew Michigan State was going to be trash from the first game. They won by what, like 2 points or 3 points?
Six, but against Florida International, it was 16-10. Yeah.
I mean, I can't really talk much, bro. We've been struggling too, but I'm still going to talk shit because that's little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's past their bedtime.
Yeah, man. Well, Kentucky beat Ole Miss, but I thought
Bro, they almost beat Georgia.
Yeah, I thought Ole Miss was
Kentucky's
overhyped.
playing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
normally when you think of Kentucky, you think basketball. You don't think about their football team. Their football team's playing right now. Did you see Karl Anthony Towns got traded to the Knicks? I was shocked.
Yeah, I've seen that. But it doesn't make sense.
At all.
The Knicks were saying they needed a center.
Yep.
Well, Towns was playing power forward.
Yep.
So he's not a center. That's what Randall was playing. Randall, to me, is more consistent than Towns.
But he's always hurt.
Yeah, that's true. But when he's on the floor, he's better.
Yeah, he's a problem.
Well,
But the thing is, too, though, is it's like, bro, they just went to the Western Conference Finals. You know what I mean? You got him, Gobert, you got Anthony Edwards, who's a superstar in the making, bro. And it's like, you get rid of, like, arguably the best three-point big man in the game. Like, why would you even split that? That trade didn't make no damn sense to me at all. For New York, yeah. If they could stay healthy, I mean, I don't know.
But no, I mean, in all honesty, I think Minnesota won the trade. That's for me. Well, it's not just, I mean, only one of them has injury problems that they got. They got 3 players and a pick.
First round pick?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. They got, hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I'm pulling it up.
I know they got Vincenzo or whatever his name is.
They got, they got Randall. Was it Vincenzo? I thought it was Hart. Was it? Oh, it is DiVincenzo. So, yeah, they got DiVincenzo and Randall and...
Okay.
Where's the pick? A top 13 pick. Because it wasn't the Knicks pick. It was the Pistons pick, who's terrible. It's going to be a great pick.
Of course. Dude, I'm so fucking tired of the Pistons, bro. I don't even want to get to going on the Pistons right now.
Even if Randall stays healthy 50% of the time, Vincenzo spreads the floor, and then they could end up with an all-star with a top 13 pick. It could be somebody really good.
Yeah, that's true. And that's very true. Yeah.
But I don't know. Towns disappeared when they lost in the playoffs. Like that last series, he disappeared.
NBA, like, it's crazy watching, like, like from when we was younger. Like watching how much the game has changed, just like especially with the NBA. Like, they used to be able to play physical. Now you can't even breathe on somebody. It's technical, and then everything is controlled by like building these superstar teams and all this stuff. And it's like then you got Vegas involved, and it's like it's affecting all sports, bro. And it's like, to me, sports are the one thing that should not be controlled. Like, let these people play. Like that's our excitement, and it's just like trash. I still watch it though because I'm an idiot. But it's like NBA's, bro, they're talking about Bronny and LeBron playing together in game 1. Why is Bronny even on the roster?
Because his dad owns them.
Exactly.
But who knows? Who knows? His dad might not even get to play once that P. Diddy shit comes out.
Oh, Diddy. P. Diddy's about to end up dead, bro, because there's so many people he could take down. They're going to have him cooked. He's going to get cooked.
Yeah. 100%.
And I was thinking about that the other day, too. It's like, these people got so much money. And it's like, I know it's just like a power thing, but like when you got all that money, why are you doing shit like that, bro. Like, you could have any woman in the world. You could have anything you want in the world. You get over here messing with little kids, getting sponsored by Johnson and Johnson and shit with fucking getting slippery and stuff. Come on, bro. Like, no,
Well, yeah, but clearly,
piece of
I
shit.
mean, yeah, he's definitely, predators and shit.
That's sick,
Well, yeah,
bro.
but dude, they're into that, like that thrill of possibly getting caught and that type of shit too. I mean, he could do whatever he wanted
And it's like you choose to do something like that. Like,
with the
if you
amount
want
of
to be
money he
risky,
has in
like
the world,
why
but
not plan a heist on a casino or something? Like, you out here raping Justin Bieber and, making slip and slides and, all kind of like, bro, you got an underground tunnel for what? That's sick.
how does Michigan not have to play Penn State this year?
I know.
What the fuck?
And you know what pisses me off, bro, is I'm mad that we don't play Notre Dame like we used to because that was a huge game. And like I know Notre Dame is independent, but like Notre Dame, if any team should have came into the Big Ten, it should have been Notre Dame.
Well, the thing is they're in the Big Ten and everything other than football. Like,
Right. It makes no sense.
yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why they're independent. Like,
Michigan and Ohio State should play Notre Dame every year. You know what I mean? Like, because those games were huge, bro. Like, I remember back when Golden Tate played for them. Like, my boy that I went to college with down in Full Sail, Dalen, him and his dad are huge Notre Dame fans. He flew up here like a year, like 2014, like or 15 after I came back up here. I took him to Cedar Point, but I took him over to U of M Stadium and stuff. Still a huge Notre Dame fan and stuff like that. And it's so weird how we don't play them. Oh, it's like shit's off. Like my mom's side of the family, they're the McDougalls, Irish like motherfucker, but they. When we go to funerals and stuff, they always got their Notre Dame jerseys on. So I used to love just run, like, fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just because I don't like you as a family member, because you're Notre Dame fans. But them games were so hype, bro. And it's just like, we play under the lights, we go to Notre Dame, ratchet, like, and then we're not playing Penn State. That's crazy. Yeah.
it is what it is, I guess. But it's annoying. They should just come into the Big Ten and just deal with it. But it's not even like Michigan and Notre Dame they have the exact same stadium because Notre Dame copied Michigan's stadium. Like, it's identical, like the seating of it and everything. But that's because, that's what they wanted.
They wanted it. They not like us. They not like us. I'm just kidding.
But it's literally identical.
Yeah.
What's Notre Dame do, dude? Nothing.
They put out good receivers every now and then.
Dude, Kirk Herbstreit,
trash.
I used to respect his opinions and stuff because he was a Ohio State dude, and I cannot fucking stand him anymore because you can tell the money's bought him, and he just overhypes all kinds of shit, and he doesn't respect Ohio State players like he used to. He was talking about some bullshit with Notre Dame the other day, yesterday or whatever, and saying, yeah, they produce good linebackers and brought up Manti Te'o. And I was like,
he was dating a fake person, bro.
Dude was fucking trash in the league. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Like, why would you bring that up? That dude was weird as fuck, number one, for the whole dating fake people. And he wasn't good in the league.
Bro, he was so weird they made a documentary about him and his fucking internet girlfriend.
If Netflix or whoever made it felt like they needed to be like, yeah, he's really fucking weird. Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that pisses me off, bro, I'm not even trying to change the subject, is the NBA draft lottery. I can't stand it. Like, and I'm not saying this because I like the Pistons or whatever. Like, I fucking, like, of course I want to see the Pistons win, but I'm not a Pistons fan. The thing is, like, we had the worst record in the league last year.
Yeah, and you didn't get first pick.
Yeah. Why is that? Because fucking
they changed the rules.
Popovich, who just so happens to be one of Coach great big men, Tim Duncan and David Robinson, just so happens to get the first pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, Detroit's trash. There's not a lot of people that want to come to Detroit. Let's go to San Antonio where you got Popovich with the best big man they say is arguably the best player to come out since LeBron. Come on, it's all set up, bro. Even Shaq admitted to it. He was like, when I was getting drafted, he was like, David Stern looked at me. He's like, you want to go somewhere cold? Or you want to go somewhere warm? He's like, I want to go somewhere warm. So when he went up there to draft him, David Stern got on the stage, gave him a wink, draft him to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of that draft lottery. If you got the worst record, you should have the first pick. Even though if Detroit had the first pick, they'd have blew it like they do every year. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least give us a chance to blow something.
Illinois got beat this week by Penn State. So
I've been so damn busy, bro. I haven't been able to pay attention to all the games. Like I'll be having to keep up on a game just on Gamecast at work. So like I haven't been able to see everything. I know I seen Manning has been balling for Texas, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but he's not blowing them out like Quinn was, because I mean they only won 35-13 this week on to a terrible Mississippi State team. Like Mississippi State's terrible, so bad, and
Yeah,
I mean they only beat them 35-13. So
yeah.
I just like he's good, and granted he's young, but you can tell Ewers is just way more comfortable and knows where to go with the ball. Cause yeah, Mississippi State, dude, 2 weeks ago got beat by Toledo, bro. An SEC team loses to what fucking conference are they? MAC maybe, but yeah, they lost to Toledo, and it wasn't even close. They lost like 41-17.
I know Michigan State's gonna get rolled on by Oregon next week.
You think?
I think so. Because at Oregon, Michigan State's a terrible way. Like I got no faith in Michigan State. If they win, cool, whatever. But like, bro, like when they come down here, and it's crazy because we're from the same state. But when they come down here, like it's almost like having Ohio State here. Like they want to argue about shit, and it's like, bro, we've been whooping your ass your whole life, literally. And it's like they they haven't been good in years. You know what I mean? Like I think Oregon's going to demolish them because they can't. They defensive. I mean, it might not be a blowout because Michigan State. We're from the big. They're from the Big Ten. They'll put that defense on them. But I think Oregon is just too fast. They're going to wear them out. It's fatigue. And it's in Oregon. That place is going to be loud as hell. They're going to come out with some dope ass jerseys and get in their heads. And it's just like,
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I don't
I
know,
mean, we'll
man.
see.
You guys got Iowa next week, right?
Yeah.
Iowa plays you guys. Iowa always plays everybody tough, especially like I know it's at your guys' place, but I know we used to struggle with Iowa when we'd have to go to Iowa at nighttime all the time. It didn't matter how good our team was, bro. Even when we had Chad Henne, Braylon Edwards, Steve Preston, Mike Hart, all them people. I remember we struggled with Iowa in Iowa at nighttime because them Iowa games. Iowa's that one. Iowa and Penn State, bro. Them are the end of season championship winning people. Like they're the ones
You
that'll
don't have to
stop
play
us from
Iowa
winning
this year either.
championships. I don't
What the
think so.
fuck? How do you guys not have to play Iowa nor? That's crazy as fuck, though.
It's because we're playing USC, Oregon, Washington, Texas. We play Washington. We're gonna get smacked, and it's in Washington. They're definitely getting payback on us from whooping their ass last year.
It's just, dude, like you don't have none of the trap games.
Nope. And that's what I love the most, bro, was them trap games. That's a good way to put it, them trap games. No, we just got the games we're supposed to get our ass whooped in every game right now.
You don't have a single one, dude. We have a couple.
Yeah.
Because we got a couple of them, dude. We got Iowa this week, and we have Purdue. Purdue always plays us, even when they're 1-6, 1-7, and they'll fucking beat us. Like, I can't stand. I mean, I guess the bonus is we don't have Wisconsin this year, and that's always one of those as well. But dude,
It'll definitely be interesting, man. You know what I was happy to see, bro? Because like I don't really pay too much attention to baseball no more. But the Tigers clinched the playoffs, and they don't even really have no many superstars. But as a team, they play good together, bro. Like our whole city was in doubt, and our team was okay with it, and they're like, "Let's get it,"
well, they got to play the fucking Astros, bro. They got to play.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny. They got to play the Major
Verlander.
League of Baseball version of Michigan, the cheaters. Shit.
I'll let you slide on that one. Hey, at least they can't steal signs. They're stealing signals, not signs.
Right. And then tipping them off. Like the second
Right.
person be on second base feeding the fucking batter what pitch he was
Right.
throwing and shit. Like, are you kidding me?
You know what game is going to be good next week? I think is going to be the Georgia and Auburn game.
Auburn might beat him, dude, to be honest.
It's in Georgia, but Georgia's been struggling, bro.
Yeah.
They've been struggling.
To be honest, dude, I see Georgia probably losing 2 games, which they just lost their first. I've said this from the start of the season. They'll probably lose 2 games. And I think Alabama's the same.
Alabama to me, bro, is like Alabama. Like fuck Alabama.
Yeah, I don't
They
like
should have
them.
never been
Hate
in the
them.
playoff last year. Like Nick Saban's getting ready to
Nope.
retire. Florida State should have been in that shit. But let's put Nick
Florida
Saban.
State's garbage, bro.
Yeah, but they should have been over Alabama last year, and I was glad when we stuffed them at the line. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't stand Alabama,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't like
I
them
can't
either.
stand them. I mean, but I'll give respect where
But
respect is
the
due,
thing
bro. It's a
is,
good program. They got their titles. Nick Saban's a great coach, so I'm not gonna sit here and say they're trash at all.
out of Alabama and Florida State, you didn't want to play Alabama.
Me personally, it's a personal thing. I can't stand them. It's like they remind me of Kansas City Chiefs, bro. I'm tired of them.
You said
Alabama's
Florida
way
State
better.
should have been in there because you guys would have blown them the fuck out. You had a tough game with
I
them.
don't think so, bro.
Oh, for sure you would have. Dude, look what happened in the bowl game. They got blown the fuck out.
Yeah, when I was looking at it, though, I wasn't looking like I hope we get Florida State because we're gonna blow them out. I didn't want to get Alabama, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the way I'm looking at it is like, oh my God, like either way, I feel like we would have had our work cut out for us. But I would have rather played Alabama because I knew Nick Saban was retiring and Jim Harbaugh was on a mission and all the shit that we went through. And I was just, and I was like, okay, now we need to put these dudes away because they don't even need to be here. Like Florida State had a better season than Alabama all around, I think. So they deserve to be in there. Money does everything. So, even through them shots at you guys, he was like, when you get $2 million, you don't spend it right or whatever. Nick Saban, I mean, he is the greatest coach to me, like as far as like our generation. Like he did his thing, bro. Props, whatever. Probably deflated balls too, but it was just his time to go. And it's like you can't put this man in the playoff because he's getting ready to retire, and you think he's gonna go out on a national championship. He ain't getting past us, and if he got past us, he's not getting past. You know what I'm saying? Like hell no, bro. Fuck no.
Okay, so here it is. Florida State literally play in the ACC #1, who's fucking garbage.
Yep, trash.
One of the worst conferences. I put them right there with the Pac-10 or Pac-12 as they go by nowadays. Florida State in their bowl game last year.
Like
so they was just, they was talking all that shit. Oh, we're a shareholder of the national champions, blah, 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 because we're undefeated and all that. Then they played Georgia in the bowl game.
Oh, wow.
And if you're talking all that shit.
Put them, remember back in the day? I'm going to call.
Because they were. The whole school.
100%, 100%.
Like putting up things to fucking go against the college football committee, all that shit. They was like going all out, talking about like legal fucking routes and shit. So if you're gonna talk all that shit, you better back it up. You know what the score was? 53-3. They didn't even score a touchdown. If any of the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year deserved to make it, it was Georgia.
And you know what's crazy is, to me, bro, last year Georgia's the one team I didn't want us to have to play. Swear to God.
But Alabama beat them. So that's why they didn't.
Because like even the year before, like I knew when we lost to fucking BYU, I'm like, bro, how? Like, but if we would have won that game, Georgia would have cracked our heads, bro.
Yeah,
like
facts.
Georgia's turning into the Alabama. Is what they're doing, bro. I mean, they're struggling a little bit this year, but their program's solid, bro. Like even though I'm a Michigan fan, like I said, bro, I give respect where respect's due. Georgia's turning into a powerhouse.
They just can't beat Alabama.
Yep. Just like Alabama struggles with Auburn. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So here's Georgia's schedule, and this is why I said I think they'll lose too, because there's several SEC teams ranked and shit. And granted, we don't know what they're all about this year, but I mean they beat Georgia. But I was already suspect on Georgia because Georgia almost lost to Kentucky.
I know, that was wild.
But Alabama still has to play #4 Tennessee, #9.
Hey, and that Tennessee quarterback's nasty, bro. His release is so quick.
They got 3 weeks in a row where it's #4 Tennessee, #9 Missouri, #13 LSU.
I think they might lose to Tennessee. They'll beat Missouri and they'll beat LSU.
And then, then they have Oklahoma and then Auburn. And Oklahoma's ranked 19 right now. But, I mean.
Yeah, they got a tough, they better bring it. Are they playing Auburn at home or away? Is it in Auburn or where's it at?
No, it's in Alabama. But they're playing Tennessee at Tennessee.
They're losing. Alabama's losing that game, bro.
They're playing Missouri. They're playing Missouri at home. But then they have to go to Death Valley, LSU.
Okay, so they'll beat Missouri. but I think they're going to lose to Tennessee, and I think it'll be a close game in LSU. It could go either way because LSU's been struggling too, bro. LSU ain't what they were ranked at the beginning of the season.
No, they dropped to 13th, but Oklahoma's not either. But they have to go to Oklahoma as well, which that's new territory because they're new to the SEC.
Yeah, I just don't think Oklahoma I don't know that might be a ground and pound game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like quarterback wise, I think Alabama has a better quarterback. Like their offense is better than Oklahoma's offense.
Yeah. Well, their quarterback's he looks like a stud.
Yeah.
So, like, Alabama's quarterback looks super good. I mean, he didn't look too good in the second half when he couldn't move the ball yesterday. That first half, he looked invincible.
I'm really like what we were just talking about with Tennessee, bro. Like when I was watching some highlights, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Watching that quarterback, bro, like he gets rid of the ball quick. He's accurate. Like he's good, bro. He's a good quarterback. I definitely think he could possibly be in the Heisman race if he keeps playing the way that I've seen him play. Like he's solid.
We're about to actually find out how good Oklahoma is because they play Texas this week. So
fucking Texas. Texas look good, man, and it's good that they did their recruiting job because it's like your quarterback goes down, you got another quarterback that's coming and still winning games.
Yeah. Well, Oklahoma's only loss is to Tennessee, and they lost 25-50. So, but we'll see how they do with Texas. If they beat Texas, if Oklahoma beats Texas, they definitely can beat Alabama.
Yeah, for sure. It just really depends. How like every week it's week to week, bro. Like, but I agree with I get what you're saying. I agree with that. It might be a close game though. It's definitely an interesting year. It's like just with like fantasy football, bro. I'm gonna break my fantasy team down to you, mind you. I'm definitely gonna win this week, finally. But this is my fantasy team right now. My fantasy team, I got Lamar Jackson at the obviously quarterback, Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Tyreek Hill, Zay Flowers, Travis Kelce, Brandon Ayuka. I switch my defense every week. Justin Tucker. Then on my bench, I got Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Hopkins. I got Thomas Jr., the rookie from Jacksonville, who's been playing good. I got Isaiah Likely, Jennings from San Francisco, who went off for 3 touchdowns and 138 yards in the first half the other day. And then I picked up Baker Mayfield just to keep him on my bench so nobody else can have him.
Should have put him in today. Fuck.
Well, I mean, he only got 4 more points than Lamar Jackson did. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to play Lamar over anybody.
Yeah.
And so right now, I told you I played a guy. His team name is Bills Mafia. He had Josh Allen from Buffalo, Cook from Buffalo. He had 6 Buffalo players playing, and I had 4 Baltimore players playing. Baltimore handled them. I'm beating him right now 90-63. And and I still got 3 more players to play. He has none. So I'm finally getting that W. But like on paper, bro, like if you go down my list, I should be undefeated. But like with Tyreek Hill hasn't been producing. Travis Kelce finally did something today. Like he's only been getting 4 or 5 points. He got like 15.9. Brandon Ayuk is a choke artist. I keep him in there because I feel like with Deebo Samuel and George Kittle, they came back or whatever, but them being out for a couple of games, and it's like, bro, like that was his time to shine. They played New England today. This man only got me 6.8 points. Come on, man. But I left him in there because it's like, okay, he's gonna do for a big game, and I feel like if I take him out, he's not gonna do shit. So it's like he might get off to New England. Nope. So like he's off my flex next week. Like from now on, I'm probably gonna have to put in Calvin Ridley or
I hope he doesn't do good this week. Ridley, because I play him.
Calvin Ridley's been balling a little bit. Like he'll be hit or miss. He goes back and forth between him and DeAndre Hopkins because they play in the same squad. But it's just like, bro, like fantasy football has been pissing me off. Speaking of the Eagles,
Dude.
What happened, bro? I didn't get to watch the game. I seen the score, but what happened?
Bro, I watched the game, and it was just... But we don't have our 2 top receivers. Well, we technically don't have our top 3 receivers.
A.J. Brown's out?
Been out 2 weeks. Yeah. He's had a hamstring thing, so they've been keeping him out. We have a bye this upcoming week, so they kept him out, bring him back after bye.
Well, I didn't know that. That's good.
Devontae was out for concussion because of that bullshit late hit that dude laid on him and just knocked him out and then spit on him when he got up, and he got a $4,600 fine, but yet CJ Gardner-Johnson gets fucking 50 grand in fines for just talking, like just running his mouth.
That shit pissed me off. Well, bro, when he played for us last year, I used to get so mad, bro. Like,
but dude, you need one of those on your team because it gets in their head and then fucks with them, and it fucks up their mentality.
Exactly, bro. When he was playing with us, bro, like that's what Detroit needs. They need somebody that's gonna be like that. Like when we had Ndamukong Suh, even though he was stepping on people's nuts and shit, like he brought that attitude to Detroit. And then it's like, we had CJ Gardner-Johnson, and like, he played. Like I remember when we played Stafford and we got that hit on that tight end. He was like, that was a dirty play, blah, blah, blah. No, it wasn't. It was a clean hit, bro. And then he gets up and he's gonna run his mouth about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you got that person like that's willing to put everything on the line and talk shit about it, it builds your teammates up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was mad as hell when you guys got him. And you got Darius. I mean, you've had Darius Slay for a while. I'm like, damn, bro, you got all our cornerbacks. What'd Saquon do?
He had like 85 yards rushing. But dude, it was just so damn hot. It was like 109.
Jesus.
Down in Tampa today. Yeah, they're not used to that shit. Those Tampa Bay players are. They thrive in the heat.
Yeah, bro. When I was at work and I'm looking at my fantasy shit, and I got Baker Mayfield, I think he had like in the second quarter, I'm like, holy, 3 total touchdowns. I'm like, shit.
He definitely, they were up 21-0 in the first quarter, bro.
He's coming out balling, bro. Zay Flowers he had 1 reception for 10 yards.
Yep, he got me 2 points. Piece of shit. I have him on my team too.
Yeah, you got me 2 points too. I picked up Isaiah Likely just to have him on the bench because I'll be putting people on the bench just so other people can't get him, and because like he had a good game or whatever, like that first game or whatnot. But it's just like, bro, like my biggest disappointment right now is Brandon Ayuka.
Mine is whoever I have in my fucking flex position.
That's why I got Brandon Ayuka as my flex.
I didn't realize New York was playing Thursday, and I forgot to take out Singletary.
Oh, really?
And that's who's in my flex this week, and he only got 4.8 points. And I would have put Green Bay's receiver in.
How the fuck is Green Bay undefeated, bro?
Green Bay? They're not, bro. They lost today.
Wait, who the hell was I just listening to?
The Vikings.
Oh, yeah, the Vikings. I'm sorry. Yeah, they played the Vikings.
Sam Darnold balling out.
Yeah, I know,
and he's
bro. That's crazy.
He's a chump, and he's just balling out. But I guess it helps. He's got the best receiver in the game to throw to. Green Bay's receiver that I picked up, the young kid, that Wicks kid, he had 25 points.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad that J.J. McCarthy got hurt, bro. Because J.J. McCarthy would have had a good ass year with him. Who you got as your quarterback?
Hurts.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I have
Saquon too, or no?
Yeah.
You should pick
Those
up.
are my two Eagles players. Saquon and Hurts, and then
you should pick up a tight end from the Eagles and use him as your flex.
Well, I can't. Somebody's already got him.
Got you.
And I got Dallas's tight end, which Ferguson. He got me like 12.
I will never put. I mean, the only I almost got CeeDee Lamb, but I was like, nah.
I mean, he had 25.
I can't stand the Cowgirls, bro.
Neither can I.
Like,
but I picked up Carolina's running back off the out of the waiver shit, and he had 24 today.
He's on my waiver wire right now too.
Yep, he had like 24 today.
I love how
I put him in too. Andy Dalton
came in.
Andy Dalton, bro, complete different team. They can score. Yeah,
like,
Bryce Young, he's terrible. He's so
Bryce
bad.
Young.
So
yeah.
bad.
Do you see what happened though? Is why he's doing bad, they say, is because his girlfriend started dating
come on now.
Another athlete, and they showed up at his game together.
The dude's been playing bad for a year and a half. Come on now.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Not from this recent transaction. She just moved on to the next person she thinks is going to make more money.
Yeah, exactly. Typical thought. She's probably got an OnlyFans. Came up off Instagram likes.
My fantasy team's usually crazy good, and this year I'm like struggling. I'm like 1-2, and I'm only winning by 10 points, and he's got Ridley playing tomorrow.
I've been playing fantasy football for 6 years now, and I've won 4 out of the 6 years. Not 4 in a row, but I won 4 out of 6. And like this year, Like I'm 0-3. Obviously, I'm gonna win this week. And like right now, I feel like I got the best team I've ever had. And it's like, too many injuries. With Tagalagalaga from Miami getting hurt. Obviously he's not getting the ball to Tyreek. Travis Kelce. Taylor Swift's fucking his head up because she's getting more, time on Sports Center than he is. And then just all the injuries and stuff, bro. I'm like, damn, man. But who's really been showing out for me is David Montgomery, bro. Even with, Gibbs doing his thing, Montgomery's, bro, when he came in again in the overtime game and ran the ball down their damn throats, bro. To me, I've always been one of the people where it's like my dad was a huge Lions fan, Barry Sanders fan, whatever. But I've never been sold on the Lions because they'll upset you, bro. And it's like, last year it's like, okay, they're winning. Well, there's only a matter of time before they fuck up. But now I'm seeing that they're serious, bro. And like the Lions are actually playing good, bro. Even though like 2 weeks ago Jared Goff looked like Davis Warren and they lost. But the thing is like it's nice to finally see them playing, and they're good everywhere, bro. Their defense is solid. Their offense is solid. Like, it's wild to me. Like, so I think tomorrow we got to play Seattle. And Seattle, we've lost to Seattle the past 2 years. They've been like our kryptonite, bro. I think we're gonna handle them. Monday Night Football. If not, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Because Seattle's trash right now. And they were trash last year. Even 2 years ago when Geno Smith came in the game, he came back, got to start, whatever, killed us, bro. I'm like, what the
I don't understand why there's continuously been 2 Monday Night Football games.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Like, what are they doing?
Because like Miami plays Tennessee tomorrow too, right? Yeah.
Like, this season's been crazy. They had a Friday game. Now every week it seems like it's been 2 Monday night games.
I don't like them going overseas games, bro. Like, what was the point going to Brazil?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
And you got 2 teams wearing the same color, green, and they're like that's a gang color over there. Come on, man. The London game's cool because that's been a thing for a while. But now you're going to Brazil. What you gonna go China and Russia next? Like,
well, no, they have a Germany game in like 2 weeks, and I feel bad for Germany. Because it's the Panthers versus the fucking New York Giants. Like, they're terrible. Why are you sending...
them fans over there are so hyped. They bought tickets. They're going to go camp out. It's just like, bro, ain't nobody in America going to want to buy tickets to go to that game. Bro, Lions tickets right now are insane. Insane. Like, to go, like, when the Rams came up here and they were playing Matthew Stafford... It was like the cheapest ticket was like $340.
I mean, fuck, dude. They were selling the nosebleed seats at the Panthers for $1 a ticket just to try to get people in the stadium because they've been averaging like 500 fans a game.
It's wild, bro. Like, it's good. It's good to have that back. And like, seeing them finally do good to where we can actually believe them.
Every Eagles game is
like, oh, what are the Lions gonna do? Like, they're a contender. And then you got the Tigers doing all right. And then you got, Michigan somehow pulling off wins. But then it's like, what is going on, Pistons?
Yeah, I don't expect that to be any good anytime soon.
Anytime soon.
But,
if the Pistons were smart, they would have drafted Bronny.
I mean,
just for the hell of it.
I don't know. I think your team's luck's going to run out soon.
Who, Michigan's?
Yeah, because, dude, you can't throw for 70 yards a game and expect to keep winning.
I agree, bro. I agree with you as much as, no matter what, I want Michigan to win every game. But realistically, I agree with you, man, because it's like you cannot win games if you can't move the ball to if you can't get over 100 yards passing, okay? Like, even like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson threw for 156 yards today. They had 3 total touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? If you can't, in college football, if you're not getting over 100 yards passing and you're winning games, that's dangerous, bro.
Probably.
You should be throwing at least 200, 300. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially
can't throw
bullshit ass teams. Like Alex Orgy's.
The funny thing is.
But you got like
your coach.
He's gonna go to the league and be a receiver.
Well, when they asked him, because they asked him like about his decision.
But he probably can't catch the
They
ball just
said,
like he can't throw
yeah,
the ball.
they
He'll
said,
be a
what are you
punt
going to
returner
do
and a
about
kick
him
return.
passing? Because everybody's saying he can't throw the ball downfield. He's like, he's going to come out and surprise the heck out of you guys, and then you
Trash.
only let him throw 8 times.
He's like,
And
we're
he
just
threw
gonna
for
come out
32
and prove you
yards and
guys
ran for
wrong.
43.
Fucking
He didn't
42
even
passing
have
yards.
more than 75 yards total between the two. Like,
Disgusting, bro.
I don't know.
It's
Like
if you look at how we're playing right now, look at how you guys are playing right now, bro. Like, it's disgusting. Like, there's no reason why you guys don't beat us by 28 points, 21 points, 21 points as of right now. I mean, maybe something miraculous could happen. Like maybe we throw the freshman in and he just falls out. You never know. But at the end of the day, right now, it's not looking healthy. Like we're not making the playoff. I mean, maybe, but if we make the playoff, we're gonna get waxed the first round. We got Davis Warren's a senior, Alex Orji's a junior, and then we got a true freshman that was a 5-star recruit. He'll be redshirted next year, but put the man in, bro.
Oh,
because he could throw and run.
Dude, you got six quarterbacks on your roster, 3 seniors. Like, well, why are you not playing one of them?
Because they probably all transferred, bro.
So you're saying the freshman, Jaden Davis, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, that man is the truth.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about him.
Want to go to predictions?
Yeah. I mean, we play Iowa, and I think we'll probably win by 14.
Is it at home or is it away?
I don't have. Hold on, because I just don't have a lot of faith with Ohio State playing Iowa. Yeah, I don't.
You guys play Iowa at home. I think you guys. I think you beat them by 17 points.
Iowa was ranked at the start of the season, so yeah, that's why. I mean, they weren't. What are they? 3-1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they weren't 3-1, I'd say we'd beat them by 25, like 24 points at least. But
we're playing Washington. I think we lose by 10 points.
You think Washington's going to be? Washington's terrible, bro.
I don't even know what their record is.
I think they're like 2-2, 3-2.
They're 3-2.
I forgot they played 5 so far.
I think there's going to be a lot of heat on them, just because, cause we beat them in the national championship. But I still gotta, I think with us being there, if we can't pass the ball, bro, we might lose.
Nah, bro, you're gonna beat them.
But a running game, I don't know, bro. I can't even predict. I want Michigan to win, obviously, but I can't even make a fucking prediction. Like,
I think you guys will beat them by a touchdown.
I would say we lose by 10. If Washington plays the way that Washington is supposed to play, and coming off of losing a national championship against us, and with how bad we're struggling, they should whoop our ass. But we've been pulling shit out of our ass. Like, it's gonna be a close game, bro. We beat Minnesota by 3. It's our first away game too, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, but Washington's worse than Minnesota. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm being dead ass.
Maybe we'll turn into a great away team. Like maybe we'll throw the ball, air it out. Be great on the road.
Here's why I think you guys aren't gonna have a problem with them. Number one, they just lost to the Rutgers.
Did they really?
21-18.
Yeah, we're gonna walk all over them. I didn't know they lost to them, but we're not even throwing for over 100. I think our run game's nasty though.
You know what the Rutgers quarterback had? 115 yards. That's all he threw for. He just threw for 80. He just threw for 86. That's what, 20 yards off, 30 yards off. It's not that much.
Yeah, that's true. That's one pass play.
And you know what? You know why they won?
The
Rutgers won because they had 185 rushing yards.
Yeah, I didn't do my science on that one. Then
Rutgers starting running back had 130 yards, and their backup had 45, and both of them had a touchdown.
Our run game's nasty, bro.
It's got to be better than the Rutgers.
I'm starting to look at Michigan like I used to look at the Lions, just for this season. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I'm always gonna want them to win, root for them, but we're not handling teams the way we should be handling them.
Well, you know what your coach could do?
Go into the fucking portal if he could? Like,
No, I mean he could call Connor. He's still down there in Detroit getting beat his ass
getting his
in.
ass whooped up here, bro. He's getting his ass whooped up here. You know what he needs to do? He needs to have a FaceTime call with Jim Harbaugh.
Harbaugh don't want nothing to do with that, dude. He keeps denying everything. He don't want no association with Michigan ever again because he's on full denial.
Like, seriously, what do you think about the Georgia and Auburn game?
Is that who they play this week?
Yeah, Georgia and Auburn, 3:30 at Georgia.
They'll probably beat Auburn, but it'll probably be close.
What about your Toledo Rockets against Miami of Ohio?
Oh, they're gonna blow them out. Toledo's undefeated.
Yeah.
Toledo's what, 4-0?
I think so. Who is USA?
What?
It says USA against Arkansas State.
Dude, it's one of those like fucking
Yeah. Bullshit games.
yeah.
We got Baylor against Iowa State. Iowa State will handle them probably because at Iowa State. Miami's playing California. I think that's going to be a good game to watch. Miami's ranked number 8. California's not ranked, but it's at California. Like, I think that'll be a good game. But then, you got Kansas against Arkansas State, 2 unranked teams in Arkansas State. I think Arkansas State will take that one.
Kansas?
Yeah.
Kansas was just ranked.
Tennessee and Arkansas. At Arkansas. You think it's going to be a close game, or you think Tennessee's going to blow them out?
No, Tennessee's going to blow them out. It's not going to be close at all.
Clemson against Florida State in Florida State.
Florida State's getting blown out, dude. They're 1-4.
And now, since Jimmy couldn't get on here, what are the predictions about the Michigan State and Oregon game? This is for you, Jimmy. So when you see it, you can still come on here, my brother. Got to give the predictions.
Yeah. He said he had to go to bed, but it sounded to me like he was scared because his team got beat up and they were terrible. So,
A little brother.
if he wants to come on after, the Michigan State-Michigan game, after they probably lose again, I mean, he probably won't because he'll be scared
No,
again.
he'll get on here. I got faith in you, Jimmy. I got faith in you. I love you, bro. It's been a long time since I've seen you, but you're my brother. But come on, man.
To be honest, I think that'll be a close game. I don't think Oregon's going to walk all over them because Michigan State's way better than what Idaho was, and Idaho barely got beat by them.
Yep.
I just don't. I don't have much faith in the Pac-12 teams coming to the Big Ten. They just don't stand up
Yeah, I mean, we proved that when we played fucking D, bro.
the way our conference does all around. We're good at defense. They're used to shootouts. They're not used to good defenses.
It's like I didn't even expect us to be in the game, bro. We beat them.
USC, yeah, they're not as good as what was just all overhyped because of the media was overhyping, saying how good they were and all this, and then you get
Missouri at number 25, Texas A&M. And then you got, that'll be a good game. Yeah, we got some decent games coming up. I think we play Michigan State the following week or 2 weeks. That game would be hype.
Arizona just beat Utah, and Utah was ranked number 10.
Yeah, Utah's been doing their thing for the past couple of years.
Arizona beat them. So I don't even know if Utah's still ranked. Probably. They were number 10. I wouldn't think they'd fall all the way out. Oh, Nebraska has to play the Rutgers. The Rutgers are undefeated, though. I didn't realize that. They're foreign.
Good old New York. They got such a shitty stadium too, bro.
Dude, USC has to play Minnesota. They might lose. USC might get beat by Minnesota.
Is it in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might. Their the second half of the game, bro, Minnesota's quarterback got on point. Like, he was locked in. Like, he was making great passes, accurate, getting the ball down the field. Right before halftime, he threw a bomb. And dude caught it over 2 defenders. Should have been picked, but dude ripped it out of his hand and caught the ball down on the 1-yard line. They ran on the field, kicked the field goal. Like, their quarterback has that, like, next level mode that he can go to.
I mean, I don't know. Minnesota, do they just play you guys tough? You guys usually blow them out?
No, like, we were whooping their ass the whole game, and then they started to come back.
Right.
Like, our defense was shutting them down, was sacking them, about like 4 or 5 sacks. We had a couple picks, and then it was just like that quarter, like second half, I don't know what happened. That quarterback locked in, our defense fell out. Like, it came down to the wire, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, but they didn't play us tough. They came back. You know what I mean? Like, we had them. Like I said, it was 24-3 at halftime. And they should have never even got that field goal with that Hail Mary that they caught on the 1-yard line. Like, we can't have that stuff. We should have, yeah. Bad coaching, bad play calling, and us thinking we had it in the bag. I hope so, bro. None. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, like, how do you guys, like, wow.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think you guys are going to beat Washington. They were way overhyped to start the season. And what Big Ten teams lose to the Rutgers? Not many. Not many. Like that was a joke when they joined the Big Ten. Yeah. The fact that the Rutgers beat Washington, I think you guys have a decent chance of beating them.
I didn't even know that they'd beat Washington, bro. Like, that's wild. Rutgers, yeah, that might get, the thing is, like, if it's like that and we play like we did yesterday, but we stay consistent and not throw it away in the second half, then we should dog walk them. You know what I mean? Because, like, Washington's not going to stop our run game, and we got a good defense. The only problem is we need to air the ball out because we can't rely on the running all 4 quarters, especially down there.
You know, it's funny though. I said what Big Ten teams does the Rutgers beat? You know what Big Ten team they beat last year? Michigan State.
Little brother.
Yep.
When our parents go on vacation, we gotta have a talk.
Funny.
That's crazy, bro. Because Rutgers.
Yeah, but other than Michigan State, they beat Indiana, and that was it. They lost.
No, that's Indy, bro.
They lost to every
Michigan
other Big
State.
Ten team.
God, I wish. Come on, Jimmy. It's definitely gonna be an interesting show when we get him on here.
Hey.
I'm glad we got to chop it up, bro.
For sure. All right. Well,
I know it's been a minute. Life's been chaos, but